Welcome to another episode of Business Hour right here on PCG TV. On this episode, we are delving into something that will interest you more than you're thinking right now, because you may not have a business now, but you're thinking of starting your own business, becoming your own CEO or your own manager someday. And this conversation about businesses, their networks, and who talks for them, who advocates for them, who is their voice, maybe something that you would want to stick and stay to learn all the information that there is. So please stay tuned. We'll be right back with more. Welcome back. And on this episode of Business Hour, we are having a conversation with a rep of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. She's going to tell us what we need to know about the chambers, why the chambers, what they seek to achieve their objective, and what you and myself would get once we begin our endeavors of our businesses. So stay tuned, take a pen, take a note, or probably open your app, of your note app on your phone, and let's all take notes and be educated. You're welcome, Mom.
Thank you.
So to start off, you are going to tell us who you are, your role at the chamber, so that we know who is speaking to what before we start the conversation. So please introduce yourself to us.
Okay, I'm Patricia Fobi Gncci, the regional manager for Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Accra branch.
Great.
Yeah.
So we know we have a very competent rep to be talking to us
Please.
about who the GNCCI
Yes,
is.
please.
So let's delve into it. We hear it a lot. For myself especially, I've heard GNCCI a lot of times. My boss mentions it at your meetings. So I hear it a lot. But for people who are now hearing GNCCI or Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, tell us who you are.
The Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry is an association of private sector businesses in Ghana here. It's just not that we were set up by an Act of Parliament, but the chamber started over 250 years ago.
What?
Over 250 years ago.
Wow.
During Kwame Nkrumah time, that the Chamber of Commerce was established. There were different chambers all over. So he decided to bring them together to form one umbrella to speak for the private sector. That's why we came with the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So we are set up by an Act of Parliament. So we are only backed by the Parliament's law, the only association in Ghana that is backed by the Parliament's law.
Now, thank you. I like the fact that you mentioned that you are for private sectors.
Yes, please.
Now, and again, you have the power of the government.
Yes.
That's the Act of Parliament backing you and
Yeah.
your activities
Yeah.
and all that you do. Does that make it compulsory for all business owners to be members or to be part of you?
No, the LI doesn't make it like that. But as a business person, it's good to join an association when you are doing business, because without the association, you can't even network well. Without the association, you won't even know what is going on in the business sector. Without the association, too, you won't even get trainings, the qualified trainings you need to get to help you improve your business or for your business growth. So even if you have a business in Ghana and you don't join any association, I don't think you are a good business owner.
Wow. Now, before I come to ask of your membership and which industries you cover, I mentioned that you are the voice of the private sector, and then you also affirmed that.
Yeah.
When we say that you are the voice of a private sector, what exactly do you do for the private sector?
I'll give you some examples. I think that will help. When there is a tax, the government is going to introduce a tax, like maybe he's increasing import taxes, and we know it's going to affect business people, those who bring items from outside to sell. And when the prices are increased, it's also going to affect the selling of the product in Ghana here. So one way or the other, everybody will be suffering. So we will come in and go to the particular ministry that is involved in that, speak on behalf of the business people and talk to the government that no, this tax that you are bringing about, it's going to bring this to the businesses, and it's even going to collapse businesses in Ghana. So when we say we are the voice of the business people, that is solely what we do. And even during Ghana budget preparation, Gncci, Ghana National Chamber of Commerce, that is the short name for the Ghana, yes. So we also sent our inputs to government that this and this, that the business sector is also looking at, that we want it to appear in the budget. And mostly when we see that even if they don't take it, after the budget is read, we continue with a conversation so that we all come to an agreement so that we will not collapse businesses in Ghana here.
That means that okay, every voice that speaks for somebody is doing some sort of advocacy.
Yes, we
so
do
it
advocacy.
Means that, even
yes, it's part of our mandates.
Okay,
yes,
great.
We do advocacy a lot. But just that we don't come publicly to make noise like we do demonstration and stuff, but we use the right channel because we are the mouthpiece of the private sector. So we use the right channel to make sure that whatever we want it to be implemented is done.
Now for new businesses that are interested in joining a community or a network of business owners or business-minded people, would you say that right after registration or getting their business registered, it is important that they become members of the GNCCI?
Yes, I would say it's really very important to become a member of the GNCCI because I know some business people who joined and they were startup, and we have helped them grow from startup. Now they can even employ more than 15 people. Yes, and their business is really doing well. And we also, it's not only that your business will grow in Ghana here, we also link you up with business partners outside. And sometimes we do capacity buildings for our members, and we also do trainings for them, like social media, how best you can sell your product. Now is a time will come that it's not always that people will move from shop to buy items, but rather we'll be using our phones. And if maybe you're a business person, you don't even have any idea about how to use your phone to do business, then it's going to affect your business. So we do all those things. And now we even help them even in registering their product, those doing their maybe manufacturing of something. We help them, take them to Food and Drugs Board and help them pass through all the process successfully. Because of AFTA, the whole Ghana here, the Chamber of Commerce is the only institution that deals with the certificates of origin. When I say certificates of origin, if you want to export products outside, you need a certificate. And that solely tells the outside, the person you're taking the product, that this product is solely manufactured in Ghana here. And sometimes it even give you tax exemptions. We are only the organization in charge of certificates of origin with Ghana Customs. So we work on certificates of origin. And now even with the women, we have the women's wing, and we are helping them expand their business even in other Africa countries. So we take them from stage 1, we train them on after rules, then we link them to access to markets outside Ghana.
You've mentioned a couple of things that are of interest to me, and I think they are of interest to other people as well. Social media businesses, and then the women's wing.
Yes, we even have a session for the junior youth. We have launched the University Junior Youth Junior Chamber. Because sometimes there are students who have ideas and they don't even know where to start from. So we have launched the Junior Chamber, that right from the university, you have a business, you can start gradually. So by the time you come out of school, you not become unemployment, but rather you still be in and be doing your business.
Okay, I'm interested. I'm more interested in that before the social media business and the women's wing come in. So we have 3 outstanding conversations to continue, but we are taking a quick break.
Okay.
So when we come back, we will continue from the junior chamber, and then we'll delve into the social media business and the women's wing. So please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back, you're still watching Business Hour on PCG TV, and we are having an insightful conversation about the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And if you were with us before we went for the break, Madam Patricia was talking about the introduction of the junior chamber in the universities, kind of a mentorship into the business industry. And it's very interesting. So she's going to continue, and then we'll continue the conversation right from where we paused. Yes. So the junior chamber has the focus on university students.
Yes.
What exactly would they be doing? Because they will be in school, and we are, or parents and guardians, including teachers, even the school, is advocating that they focus on their studies, their books, pass out well so that they can be job market ready for the job market. And now this launch seems to be preparing them to be the job market rather. So give us insight into what exactly the junior chamber will be doing.
Okay, thank you very much. The junior chamber idea is not only for the chamber alone that constitute. When we got the concept, we discussed with the universities, and since our main focus of going to school is after school, you get a job and
Absolutely, yes.
So it's really devastating that you finish school and for 3 years you don't even, you write applications going around and you don't even get one person to call you for an interview.
Right.
So we realized that no, for us to help solve this issue of unemployment in Ghana here, then we need to come up with something. So even in school, we have been doing entrepreneurship courses.
Right.
But after the course, we just leave it there. We don't continue. So whatever we learn is for academics, but not for. So we decided that the executive decided that then we have to take it further. So we have a conversation with the authorities, and this time we are even bringing business people to mentor the university students. And even get funding for them to start right when they are even in school, that even those who have ideas that they haven't even been able to start something, they will also, we pitch for the ideas, then we help them start a business on their own. After school, when you are doing your business after school, you rather will be employing people instead of you staying in the house and waiting for somebody to employ you. And that will also help to reduce the unemployment situation we have in Ghana here. Because looking at the budgets in the population in the universities, if everybody is coming back home with a degree and there is no businesses that's going to employ them, at the end you stay in the house and your parents and family members will be suffering. We'll be taking care of you after paying these huge sums of money, school fees, and you stay in the house without doing anything. Then you become a liability to the business, your family.
And this is really commendable.
Yeah.
To think that we have the should I call you the mother organization for private sector?
Yes, because we are the mother organization.
Great. Yeah. Thinking of sustainability right from school, where we come from.
Yeah.
To the job market.
Yes.
And how we can prepare our students ready to be the job market actually.
Yeah.
So when they come out, they are already able to fend for themselves and input something into the government or the economy is very commendable. And then you mentioned the social media business. Now we have the NITA bill hovering around our necks. You mentioned that you advocate for taxes, implementations, and all of that. I want to know if you've already started conversations with governments concerning this NITA bill. Yes.
Mostly, before we start an advocacy, we have sectors in the chamber So the sector head will bring the issue on board.
Right.
Then we will discuss. Then maybe they will come up with the necessary difficulties that they are facing. Okay, let's say freight forwarders, when there were issue of their imports, their rates were increased, and so they meet. Then they came up with a letter. Then we started the conversation.
Right.
So I believe we have started something, and we will fight so everything becomes
Great.
okay for everybody too.
Now that brings us to how sustainable starting an online or digital business is. Do you think that we are in an era where I can fully start, sustain, and scale my business digitally without a physical premises?
Yes, it can be done. This era that we find ourselves, it can really be done. Because now, even when you have a shop and you are renting, when the owner sees that you are making profits, like you take the thing for 3 years, the next year, 3 years, when it expires, the person will increase it. And looking at the rate the person is giving to you, and you stay in your house and having everything that you need to have to make your presence known on social media, it will make your existence very easy than to have a physical presence. And now it's even easy to do business online than even walk through this hell traffic to buy even items. Let's say you want to buy a shoe and you have to move all the way from, let's say, Abrikuma to maybe Makola. Look at the traffic involved.
Right.
And even the stress getting there. And by the time you get there, the cost of the shoe will not be, plus your TNT is another problem. By looking at somebody just delivering it at your doorsteps, I think it's stress-free. It's a motorbike. And within a short possible time, that you can get your thing done.
Great. And that will bring me to your membership now. What sectors or industries do you have most members in? I know that you are covering all of the businesses in Ghana, and so you have engineering, media, you have every sector with you. But give us a scale of your membership, of all your membership. Which sector do you have more of?
Looking at our membership for now, the sector we can see that we are having more people is the manufacturing sector.
The manufacturing sector?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, does that influence any or all of your initiatives for your members?
Oh, it doesn't influence. Just that we have programs that we do for sector people. Okay. So there are some programs that maybe it will not benefit those in the professional services, but rather it will benefit the manufacturing people. Let's say the manufacturing person needs approval from Food and Drugs Board, Standard Authority. So we can say that we are doing a program for everybody, and the professional, maybe somebody in insurance, is sitting down there and just listening to the talk on Food and Drugs Board.
Great.
For him, it will not benefit, but for the manufacturing people, it will benefit. And those in hospitalities, maybe you are doing something, even customer care, everybody needs customer care. So such things, we involve everybody. But there are sector programs we do just for those people in that sector to improve upon their business.
So you have workshops for sector by sector. You don't group all of them in one?
It depends. When we have every second Wednesday of the month, Accra, for instance, we meet. And normally meetings of that purpose, we take a topic that will be good for every sector. And we have meetings for particular events for particular sectors.
Great.
Recently, we did even on Monday, Tuesday, we are having a program with AFTA Trademark, and we are doing for women and youth. That is for the manufacturing sector. Some people have the product but don't even have AFTA certificate. They don't know even how to exploit the other market. So we have signed an MOU with Trademark, and they have given us that funding, and they are supporting the chamber members on those people in the manufacturing sector to train them on export readiness and how best to the certificate you need for export, and they need to get after certificates, which will also help them to expand their business. When you're exporting to any Africa countries and you have that certificate, you don't need to pay any duty. Right. So you go, and it makes the cost of doing business too easy. And even training among ourselves in Africa countries, it helps to make it easier.
Right. Now, this is the kind of conversation you wouldn't want to gatekeep. So we are going on a quick break for you to be able to share with somebody else. Forward it into that WhatsApp group. Forward the link. Share to anybody at all, your group, your network, that you would want to see in the next 5 years prospering in their business or starting their new business. We'll be right back, so stay tuned. And thank you for staying. This is still Business Hour on PCG TV, and we are still having a conversation on the relevance, and put it that way, because at this point we know what the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry stands for. So we are having a conversation on its relevance, its objectives, and the needs for you to be a part of it, regardless of your industry, your business sector, and where you find yourself. And it actually may be of interest to know that the business partner you are dealing with is a member of the Gncci. That's a form of an insurance. I'm just putting it out for you to see. So, Madam Felicia, before we went for this break, we had an outstanding conversation, the women's wing. Yeah. But then before we went for this break, you mentioned AFTA, you mentioned the
certificates of origin.
Those are all pertinent issues that needs a hard nail and a hard hammer to be able to digest all of that. But let's start from the first one, the women's wing. What is the focus now for the women's wing, or females in business, or women in business?
We realize that most Ghanaian women in business, they don't push forward. Like, they are always okay with what they have, and they don't want to grow. So we decided to have the women's wing, so that we can put that, encourage them. And normally too, most associations, the women is our priority, even in churches. When it comes to churches like this, the women are more than the men, and we have the voice. So if we are able to push the women to a level, that will also help Ghana economy to grow. Because most of our business women there are really doing the work than the men, because men, they stay in the offices. But most operational ones are done by women. So we decided that we should have the women's wing to help them grow, understand the nature of their business, and also support them financially. Sometimes we get grants, and solely where is asked what the grants want, that's what we use the money for. Like the training I was telling you about on Monday and Tuesday. The purpose of the training is to help the women and the youth to do business and to grow their business. So sometimes you have a product, you don't even know where to start from. You tell you, I'm manufacturing soap, but apart from the soap, he doesn't know he's content in selling only in Ghana here, or maybe even in Ghana here, it's only in Accra. He doesn't even have in mind to sell in Kumasi. He doesn't even have in mind to sell even in the northern region.
Let me just barge in for a minute. You see, when most of us start a business, especially the manufacturing consumables, we tend to think that scaling outside of our neighborhood or even our township is a lot of responsibility, other than keeping it to where I'm staying. Yes. Yeah. Do you think that the responsibility outweighs or is lesser than the profit when we are able to have the confidence to scale it outside of our region?
When you scale it outside your region, it also increases your profits. And also it makes people even know the products very well. Sometimes you may even start small,
Yeah.
and even that small business that you have started, the people who have been buying, the feedbacks that they give to you will even give you the confidence to scale your business. Sometimes you do a cream, and your purpose of the cream, even you don't even have in mind that this cream can even cure rashes. Then somebody buys it and giving you the feedback that, hey, I bought this product from you, and this and this and that it has been able to do to my skin. That will, or even give you the confidence to move
Right.
to other parts of the country.
Right.
But if you are always there, sometimes we find the person will do a product and will be selling even when it goes to church only.
Yes.
Even in Accra, it's only church. So if it's only Sunday that you take the product there, then only Sundays that you see the product. But when you are doing business and you stay at one particular place and you're not moving, how will you grow? How will you increase your profits?
And some of us are under the misconception or myth that if I am to scale it, it means that I have to get a certification or a certificate. And that means I have to go to the Food and Drugs Authority or Ghana Standards Authority. And that to some people is a rigorous exercise, time consuming, or they see it as time wasting rather. So they would rather not go at all. But then your conversation is telling us that it is one of the most important things that you have to do to scale your business.
You need to scale your business.
And becoming a member of the GNCC means that you would actually help me get the certificate that I want.
Yes, we do trainings. Sometimes even the packaging you are using may not be the right packaging, but to you, that's what you think is nice in your eyes.
Right.
But for food and drugs, but that packaging will not be good for that product you are producing.
Right.
So we even do trainings. We bring them on board. They will come and teach the manufacturing companies. When you're manufacturing peanut butter, this and this product for packaging, use this product, and that will even help you your registration very easy.
At a cost to the business owner or at no cost?
No, for that training is free.
Okay.
But just that when you want to register your business, they charge. But that one is not in that jurisdiction.
Yes.
But for trainings of that purpose, we don't charge. That is our core mandate, so we don't charge.
Great. Another reason why you should be a member of GNCCI. I hope you are taking notes actually. And then still on the issue of scaling, which business, should I say consumables, or, okay, let me just ask, which business needs the certificate of origin before you export or prior to exporting any of its products? Yes.
For which business I don't know how to.
I mean,
but the thing is,
let me frame it well for you.
No, I understand. I understand. But the thing is, maybe you're even in your earrings, okay, art and crafts. You want to send so far as the product is manufactured in Ghana here.
Great.
So far as the product is manufactured in Ghana here, if you want to export, you need certificates of origin.
Great, that's the clarity I wanted. Yes. So I wanted to know if it was for things we consume, things we put on, or anything that is coming from country.
Ghana here. Like the raw materials is manufactured here. Chairs from let's say China is not manufactured here. So if you're bringing it from China, it's not anything. But for us, let's say a carpenter having the wood from Ghana, everything manufactured, and want to export, he needs certificates of origin.
Yeah. And are you saying that you can help, or you help businesses acquire this certificate?
Yes, yes, we are in charge of that. We have a department.
Okay.
We have the export department. And if you have even issues, maybe I have this product, which country needs this product more? We have a department in charge of that. So they can even educate you. We do export programs too for free. And even sometimes we invite members to join to have that education about exports.
Great. We are wrapping up, but then we will still get to our our conversation. And then now after. What is your relationship with after? Relationship, I mean, I know they're already your stakeholder.
Yeah.
I mean, is it easy for you to advocate, to have your issues ironed for your members? Or it has to take a, okay, that is a yes.
Yes. Very, very easy.
Okay.
And we even help in the after, we also issue after certificate to the export department.
Your export department?
Yes, issue after certificate.
Okay, now I'm more curious. Does it serve as an immigration unit on its own?
The export department?
Yes.
No, like in any organization, we have segments. We have people in accounts, we have people in maybe marketing.
Right.
So looking at the chamber and the way of our operations, we have people solely for exports. We have a department solely for export. So in that department, when maybe you want to send a product, maybe you are thinking of even exporting a product, and you don't even have in mind which country to export to, and you have the product, you can just walk in any of our offices. We have branches all over Ghana here. So you can walk in any of our branches and tell them that maybe I have ginger and I'm looking for a country where they need ginger to export. We will educate you which office you need to go, which certificate you need to add to even the certificate of origin, and assist you to export your product outside.
Great. You've already mentioned that you have a number of workshops and seminars for your members. We are in a new month. Do you have any, or should I say we are in a new quarter?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you have any of such workshops or webinars, seminars for your members?
Yes, just Monday, Tuesday, we're having one for the women and youth at Airport View Hotel on this certificate of origin. And
is it purely in person or?
It's in person.
Okay.
Yes. And right from that, every second Wednesday of the month in Accra here, we have our monthly meetings.
For the Accra branch.
Accra branch. So we will meet at Waikite Airport. And that one, if you're not a member and you want to know more about the chamber and how we do things, you can attend the program. And in July, we are 28th of July, we have a big event that is inter-chamber retreats.
Okay.
Yes.
That is not just for Accra branch.
No, for everybody. And we are even having in mind, we have even sent a letter to Togo Chamber.
Okay.
To also bring their members
That's
there.
Indeed a big one.
Yes. And even we have signed an MOU with Zambia, the Lusaka Chamber of Commerce. They also, when they saw it, they said they are interested.
Right.
So we want to make it a big event. Yes, just this July. And we have opened up for non-members.
Great.
That's when you come and you know what exactly the chamber is doing. And the members share their success stories too. We did one January and the feedback was great. And they suggested that we do the inter-chamber one. So we decided that this time we are doing it at Akosombo Mountain View Hotel from 28th to 1st. 28th
of July.
July to 1st
August.
Yes. And we are planning of going to Togo Chamber of Commerce because it's a chamber to chamber thing. We want to do a collaborative. We go there and see what they have and how best we can link, collaborate to do business among ourselves. Because our motto is your business links our business.
Great. Now, finally on collaboration. How important would you say it is for media, for academia, for the private sector to collaborate with the government for business growth to boost the economy? How important would you say collaboration is in this?
Oh, collaboration is really good. If not collaboration, I don't think I would come here.
That's a good point.
Presbyterian Television is our member, and we have signed an MOU with them to help promote member businesses. So we discussed, and I think that even brought us together.
Right.
One way or the other, we are also helping the private sector to grow their business together.
Absolutely.
Yes. So you're also helping the private sector to grow their business.
Absolutely.
Because people watching, and you come for our meetings too. You do videos for our members on how best they can even exhibit their products, and also the videos have been seen around, and the testimony we are getting is really great. So collaborations in Ghana here, you will say it's really good. It helps to promote businesses, and it helps also to grow our economy too. Because the more you make money, your tax level too will increase, and the government will also get money to do roads for us, that we will not be suffering from this flood that we are facing.
Oh yes, that's true.
Yeah.
And then before we let you go, give us your contact numbers, how any of our audience can get in touch with you should they need more information. Okay,
thank you very much. If you want to reach the chamber, you can call us on 050-1260-139 or 020-4355-220. Yes, the 050 is my number.
Okay.
And then the second number is Tina.
Okay. All right. Tina is your colleague, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
If my producers let me, we would have an hour conversation.
I'm really enjoying myself.
Our time is down, and so maybe we'll continue behind the scenes.
All right.
But yes, thank you so much for doing this with us. And PCG TV is also proud to continue this sustainable relationship with you.
All right, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
And this is how you're wrapping up this episode of Business Hour. For all the information that you have received on this episode, do get in touch with the GNCCI for any clarity whatsoever you may need. And also, as I mentioned earlier, that if you had not shared this to somebody else, this is not one of the information that you keep or gatekeep on your phone, on your device, on your TV. Share this to somebody. Share it with anybody at all on your status. You don't know who this might help, for yourself, even for tomorrow's sake. So thank you for staying tuned. We have more for you on PCG TV. Do not go anywhere. There is more.